Hi everyone, it's Mark from Brave Auto International in Japan. Before I do the road test video, I'll just do a walk around and tell you a bit about this one. Okay, this is a 2000 BMW E39 M5. So it's the 5 litre V8 with the 6-speed gearbox. It's done 101,000 Ks and it was bought out of auction for stock. Okay, there's a video of me checking this at the auction. I bought it from USS Ninja, so I'll put a link down in the description. You can see me checking it actually at the auction before I purchased it. Originally I was looking at it for a customer, and I ended up buying him something else earlier in the day, and he only obviously wanted one vehicle, so I decided to continue and bid on this one for stock because it was such a nice car. And I've actually been using it for the last 2 weeks, and I think I've done about 100 Ks or 150 Ks in it. Okay, as you can see, it's in the silver blue metallic. It's got the full black leather. Factory alloys on it. And I reckon these are one of the best, M5s. A lot better than the newer ones anyway. Obviously everyone has their own opinion, but that's what I think, so. Okay, you got your glass sunroof up there. Okay, right, start telling you a bit about it. Okay, you got headlight washers up the front there. Okay, the headlights are nice and clear. You've got fog lights down the bottom. Okay, as I mentioned before, you've got the factory 18-inch alloys on it. It's got Michelin tyres, which are DOT, not cracked and actually in good nick. Okay, as I mentioned, it's got the sunroof. The M5 has the black around the window trims, which looks really nice. And this car's been garage kept. It's got no window tint, there's no fading or anything like that. And I've just washed it by hand as well, and it's nicely waxed up as well. And it just sort of shows you what the owner was like. Okay, you've got parking sensors at the back there. And the M5 has the drill outlets on the exhaust. Okay, it's got the little spoiler, you can see. Okay. Okay, right, we'll have a look inside and we'll start from the back, work our way forward. Okay, obviously if you watch the other video at the auction, you've sort of seen most of this stuff anyway. Okay, you've got DVD player up here. In this here you have the factory CD changer. Okay. And this is like a cargo net that you can remove. Okay, it's factory BMW, as you can see by the thing there, so you can actually put stuff under it if you want. Okay, the boots on these are really big. I'm quite surprised. Okay, just a little bit of storage area and fuse box. Okay. Let's lift this up. Let's go and hook these first. Okay. Okay, these don't have a spare. They actually have a pump system for pumping up the tyre. Okay, and that's obviously the pump in there. Okay, sits under here is the battery. Okay, your tools are up here. Okay, 99% of the tools are there. There's your lock nut Okay, there for now. Okay, and we just pull that down. Okay, we'll have a look inside. Okay, being the M5, you've got the wood trim there. You've got leather on the door panels. Okay, you've got side airbags. Okay, you've got electric windows. The other thing these have as well is pull-up shades. So they clip there, like that. Okay, and the side one comes out there like that. Okay. Okay, it's just a warning sticker about the airbag, side airbags for children. You've got the M5 scuff plates. Leather in it is absolutely superb. Nice and soft. Smells nice as well. There's no scratches on it. Might be a little bit hard seeing with the light, with the coming in and out of the sun, but it is actually really nice. Okay, you've got the armrest there. Okay, up the top there, you might better see it, you've got the electric blind as well. Okay, backs of the seats are really nice. No scratches in that. You've got factory floor mats throughout as well. Okay, we'll just have a look at the front here. Okay, it's just a bit of dust actually that comes off. Okay, right, you've got the airbag here as well, wood trim, electric windows, tweeter speaker, and here you've got the main speaker. Bit of storage here, bit of storage there. Okay, you've got full electric seats. Okay, there's loads of different positions, and then there's lumbar and all different bits and pieces. Okay, you've got the M5 scuff plate, factory floor mats throughout. Okay, you've got the airbag up here, wood trim. And I'll just show you the passenger seat. Like I say, apologise about the light, but I can't do much about it. We're sort of, you know, get a bit of sunlight and a bit of darkness. Okay, in the glove box you got your books. Okay, it's got full history, loads of service stuff. It's there, you can see it on the sheet there. Okay, it's grade 4. Okay, 101,000 Ks. Okay, it says here it's had a bit of paint down one side. It's been done really well, and I mentioned that in the walk around video as well at the auction. It's really hard it's actually hard to notice it's been done. Okay, so that's that side. Okay, and as you can see, you know, if I just go around it now, the colour match is perfect, and actually the quality of the paintwork's really good. Like I say, it's just on that one side there. Okay, we'll have a look in the driver's side. Okay. Okay, on the driver's side you've got memory there for the seats and the steering column. Okay, you got all the electric windows, automatic drivers. Actually, I think all the windows are automatic actually. Electric folding mirrors. You got your tweeter up there. I think I said side airbag. Okay, the other thing like the M5s have, it's just little things like this, you know, chrome door lock tops. Okay, nice and clean in there. Same again, you got full electric seats. Okay, you got the M5 scuff plates. Okay, driver's seats, just really nice. It's really hard to believe this car's done 100,000 Ks. Doesn't even look it. Okay, up here you've got obviously your headlights, and that's your dash dimmer. Okay, you got your electric steering column, which all works. Okay, up and down, in and out, and whatever else you want to do. Okay, it's your headlight high beam and your indicators, and this is for your onboard computer, Okay, I'll just jump in. Okay, I'll just fire it up. Okay, so that's your onboard computer just changing there, see on different things. The LCD along here is really good. Okay, it's lighting up perfectly. Okay, what else to tell you? Okay, this is to do with your stereo, turns it up and down and different controls. This side is for your cruise control. Okay, you obviously got your leather steering wheel. I don't know if you're able to see clearly or not. You got the blue and the red stitching here as well, which is your motorsport type stitching. Motorsport logo. Okay, now you got radio here, or onboard computer set. Just change a few things. So there's loads of different things this thing does. You'll work it out. Okay, just yeah. There is a radio here somewhere. That's it. Okay, so that's all original, it all works. Okay, down here you got your cruise control, your climate air. All works as well. Okay, you got your heated seats, you got your sport. Now what this does here, I think I mentioned in the other video, was to do with suspension. It's just looking at so many different cars, different buttons, sometimes it's hard to remember what every button does. It's not to do with the suspension, it's to do with the accelerator response. Okay, it's probably the easiest way to put it. So if you turn it on to sports, you got more power, I suppose, is the easiest way to put it. Okay, DSC is to do with traction control. That's your electric rear blind, which works. I'll just show you it going up. Okay, and going down. Okay, you got heated seats, so it's your passengers, and obviously your drivers is over here. Okay, these are drinks holders, they all work. Okay, it's never been smoked in. Okay. Okay, you've got your 6-speed manual gearbox. Your gear lever's all nice, there's no cracking around the wood trim here. Okay, the gear lever's good, it centerizes. This is actually a really nice drive. Like I say, I've been driving it for the last couple of weeks before I deregistered it. So, okay, ashtray, central locking, hazards, just a storage box type thing. Okay, a little bit of storage there, and this here slides back and forth. Okay, the mirror here, I'll just clip this off. If I can get it off. I put that on because the actual mirror has gone funny, the glass. Okay, so the easiest way to fix that was just to put that on it. Okay, which is what I've been using while I've been driving around in it. Okay, so I'll just put that down there. Okay, your hood lining's all good, really nice. It's not sagging or anything. You got the electric sunroof for the sunshade. Okay, and goes back as well. Okay, so all that works fine. Okay, the only thing with the car, which I've found driving it, the clutch is just starting to get, the early stages are getting a little bit tired. Now, it doesn't need replacing straight away or anything like that, but I can feel it just starting to get a little bit tired. So in the future, you're gonna have to put a clutch in it, okay, which is around 100,000 Ks, you know, about average. Okay, right, let's give it a couple of revs. The good thing with these as well, I don't know if you can notice the red here and the orange, it actually has orange all the way up to, I think it's about 5,000. And when you first start the car when it's cold, it's telling you not to rev it past the orange marks until it gets to the 6.5. And once it gets to 6.5, it's you know, up to operating temperature. So it's quite a good system. Okay, we have a look in the engine bay. Okay, these have gas struts, and obviously you can see it's holding it up, it's nice and strong. Okay, really clean in here, really nice. All the factory original stickers at the front there. Okay, underneath the bonnet's nice, the insulation's all good. Okay, just give it a couple of revs with that open. Okay, obviously there's no smoke or anything like that. Okay, just drop this down and just go around it once more for you. I do like the colour, there's no doubt about it. It's kind of like a prestige looking colour, but also you know, it just suits the M5. It looks nice. I love the alloys, because the alloys are kind of like a shadow chrome. Okay guys, I'll hook the camera up inside and we'll get underway. Okay, I'll see you when I'm inside. Okay everyone, we'll get underway with this one. Okay, during the road test, what I'm doing is just making sure the gearbox is right, you know, it changes gears as it should, etc. Like obviously we do a road test when we first buy the car from the auction, you know, when it first arrives at the yard. This road test I'm doing now is just for the YouTube, that's all. And as I mentioned, I've been using this car, so I know exactly how it drives, etc. Like I mentioned in the walk around, it's got the sports button here, so just holding it at 2000 revs. If I push the button now, you can feel it take off a bit more, you know, just gives it a bit more throttle response, etc. Okay, as I mentioned in the walk around video as well, the clutch is on its downhill way of out, I suppose, so you're going to need to replace the clutch at some stage. You know, I can get it to slip by doing certain things, but it just, you know, it doesn't need, don't get me wrong, it doesn't need replacing straight away, but it's going to need doing it at some stage. And like I say, there's ways to get the clutch to slip, and obviously I know how to do it, and it's a way to test a clutch to see, you know, how much sort of life you got sort of left in it. So you know, I'd rather be honest and say, hey, look, it's going to need replacing, rather than just ignoring it. And you know, yeah, it's not how I operate. So like, I love driving these are so you know, with your bigger cars I prefer an auto, but I actually don't mind these in the manual. The gearbox on them is really nice. The only thing I'd probably say about it is that would be a lot better with a short shift in it rather than the standard. You know, the standard's quite, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you've got quite a bit of throw to it, you know. When I get around the corner up here, I'll just give it a little bit of a burst. Really, this type of car needs, you know, like a highway or something to really appreciate it. they're just really long in the gears, you know. Just each gear just seems to go for ages and ages, and you know, they're quite torquey motor. Normally I give it a burst this way, but obviously you can see there's a couple of cars in front of me, so I'll just do it on the way back. Like I mentioned in the walk around, I reckon the 5 litre V8 M5 was actually one of the best M5s, you know. Like the later one, you know, the one with the V10. You know, when you read the reviews about it, it's not, you know, there's quite a lot of mixed reviews. Whereas everyone sort of raves about the E39 one, which is obviously this model. So, and when you get in and drive it, it feels like the old style BMWs too. Just the build quality feels really nice. Sound nice too. It's down into second, so just go up to third along here. And slow down for this guy. He's going to get out or not. So yeah, no, it's nice car. I'll just go down, normally I turn up here, but I'll just go down the straight piece here because around the corner here is a little bit rougher in the road. And just to check the suspension. It's got a little bit of suspension knock noise. A little bit of suspension knock noise, which I actually think is an exhauster mount. Sorry, muffler mount, rubber mount that's maybe split or something or broken. But I'll see if I can get it to do it along here. This bit of road here is really rough. You may hear it on the camera. It's not that bad actually. I'm being a bit too fussy really. Whether you can hear anything or not. Just there. And over there. Okay, like I say, this is really rough. You probably don't appreciate how rough it is. Nice, love it. Nothing like a European V8 engine. Back up to the office. Okay guys, that's your 2000 model BMW E39 M5, and I'll see you next time. See you later guys.